Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. We are back on site. We are on the small extension that we're going to be doing, the timber extension. I showed you guys a little bit of a start on that on Friday, where me and MJ came there and we just moved a couple of stones. We've got to continue that today, finish that off, and we're going to try to start digging 2 of the pad stones for the foundations that we're going to do. Also, I need to investigate the drains. I need to find out which way the drains are running, and I need to start, if possible, to move this drain, which is in the middle of the extension right now, which needs to be on the outside of the extension. So we also, I think we have to do a soak away. I'm not 100% sure. I need to double check that. But yeah, we're going to be looking at all that details today. So yeah, we're going to crack on. Alright guys, so this is our manhole chamber. It's a very deep one, nice and deep, unfortunately for me. Basically, as you can see, water moving here. The water is flowing from that manhole there, which is the neighbor's one over there on the other side of that gate. It's running through here, it's running all the way through to the next one. So unfortunately, this is a public sewer. I've got the guidelines from the sewer company as far as what I'm required to do, but basically we have to move this. So, and then this pipe here to the left is the one coming from the house, so that will be coming from the house, the drain. I need to double check if it's coming from that one as well, if that one's coming to it as well, or if it's going to another one. But this one's probably coming from the toilet, because I know there's a toilet downstairs somewhere over there. Ultimately, what we have to do is we have to bypass this, so we're probably gonna have to cut into that pipe somewhere around here. So we're gonna have to dig down and find the bottom of it. There's a lot of digging actually, and then we're gonna have to probably send it across this way out to here, put a manhole out here somewhere, and then from here go back and join into it going that way. So it's sort of like a divert around the house and then back that way, and then we need to extend their pipe down to it as well. So it's sort of going to be looking like that, if that makes sense. The manhole that way, and that way. Yeah, so we've got a fair bit of digging here to do, so yeah, we better crack on with this. Alright guys, so we've come up with another idea, which is actually a lot easier, and it seems that's what they've done next door. I'm just speaking to the owner, and actually this part is theirs as well, even though the door is sort of opening at an angle. This was just to allow easier access for the garden, for the garage. So basically, this is the neighbor's one here. So we're just gonna pour some water in there. Can you pour us some in there? And let's see. Just to double check, I'm pretty sure it runs straight through to this one. Yep, there we go. So it's running straight through to this one, and then our toilet picks up in here. So what it seems they done next door is they've basically, when they did their extension next door, it seems, they've moved their drain to the side. So it saves us sort of having to go out of the garden and come back in. And all these bends, what we can do is, we can cut it here, put an access there, and then just continue straight. And then obviously we'll remove this one and then just put a straight joint on it, and then that'll be gone. And then all we'll need to do, our toilet pipe is over here, all our waste pipes, is then run them into here, straight into here, and then they'll run down the drain that way. So we'll be able to, I think it at the moment runs somewhere along and then bends round into it there. So much easier if we do that. So we get a nice straight one here into it, and then we'll just pick up this one here and access here, and then flow straight down to the next house. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to have to investigate that. We're going to take up some of these bricks here, and we're going to basically dig a hole here, find our pipe, and if we can today, we'll try see if we can put an access chamber in here for now, and then when we're ready, we will have to break this one up and put a joint in there, and then obviously we need to join the toilet one into that one first before we do that. So yeah, I think we're just going to work on this one for today. So yeah, let's crack on.
Hey, you know?
Not really new though, you just have to think on one side.
One side more than the other.
Yeah. Right, so while Namdi is doing that, I'm going to start digging out this first pad. I'm a little concerned that our drain pipe is going to come out into our footing. So if it does, realistically the easiest thing would be to actually make the extension a little bit bigger, which we can move back, we can make it bigger to miss that pipe. That would be, I think, the easiest thing, because the worst thing is to have a pipe running linearly through your foundation here. It really gives you a lot of issues, a lot of issues. So but the only thing with that is I would have to now really go back about this lintel depth, double check the calculations, because it might make the lintel longer. Another option, maybe, if we did have to move it back, I would have to speak to an inspector about that. If the lintel wouldn't be able to extend that long, because the lintel needs to go into that wall, I might speak to the building control, and maybe there might be a suggestion that we might have to put another pad here and another pad there, so that the lintel bridges on this pad and bring this that sort of brings that end of the lintel a bit closer. So that might be another option, but it looks like we've already come up with some challenges, but we need to dig this one first and find out where this pipe is. So I'm going to start with that one and then just see how we get on. Pirates of the Caribbean. All right, we hit the pipe. You can see there's a pipe, so we're nearly there. Job done. So we're still digging. This is the first footing. Thankfully, we have not hit the pipe. So I think the pipe is running to the left. So that's good. We did have another old patio there, concrete patio. We broke through that. All this hardcore was on top of it. And then we're down into the soil, and it's some real clay stuff. You can see some real clay. So we're just taking that out now. We've got this is where our footing's going to start, from here right up to here. So we need to go right up to here, and it's so it's going to be 600 wide, 1350 deep, or length, and then a meter down is what we're doing on this. But we've literally got to just over a meter here, so now we're going to start working our way back to there. And then you obviously got the second hole to do there, and we got Mr. Namdi here singing away. He's been digging up for this pipe. As you can see, the pipe is down here, so we're down to the pipe, and this is what we're going to be putting in there. So basically this is going to sit like this way, so the water will flow straight through here from next door, and then there'll be a connection on this one which we're going to connect up to the toilet here, so that will run across and go into it on the side. And then on this side later on we're going to connect one here for the kitchen gully, which is going to be somewhere around here, isn't it? 3 meters out on the corner, so it's going to be somewhere like literally right here, so we'll just connect straight into it there. And that one, get the size of that. Yeah, so that's it. There was an armored cable in here. The neighbor knew about it because his cousin used to live in this house, and they'd run an armored cable, I don't know, I guess from the fuse board under the stairs, run round to the garage down the back. So good thing he told us where that was, so that's where it is there. But otherwise we don't come up with any issues. So yeah, we're gonna finish digging this out, and then we might connect the drain up tomorrow, that one. Also got these extenders as well. This is basically how you extend the drain. So these have these rubber seals that go in between, and then you essentially stack them up like this, and you stack them up, and that's giving us about a meter depth of chamber down to get it down, or up should I say. And then we've got this square cover that's going to go on it, which is the manhole inspection chamber, and that will sit on top of that, and that will be up to the ground level. So you can cut these down to be exactly where you want them, but we've got enough for a meter, so that should be more than enough to get us up to the top there, and then put the lid on it. And then obviously we're gonna have to relay these stones around that. We're gonna crack on and see if we can get at least this hole finished and that hole finished, and then tomorrow we'll get this other one done, and then I'm going to attempt to see if I can connect up that manhole and put that manhole in, and then at a later date do the toilet one. And once the toilet one is done, then we can sort out this old existing one, because we can disconnect all the stuff that's going into it and get rid of it. Alright, this is it for today, guys. This is what we managed to do. So we've got that pipe there for tomorrow, so I'm going to be working on that tomorrow. We've got this hole there Mr. Namdi's doing there. We almost finished that one, almost down to our 1 meter down, and this one has just been finished by Mr. MJ. We managed to get that out. We had a little bit of almost an issue here, but we just made it. So I don't know if you can see the pipe, which is right where my finger is there. That's the pipe. So we have dug slightly over 100 mil that way, and we're going to shutter that off there, so we're not going to be on the pipe with the concrete, but otherwise we'll be good with this hole. So get that board in there, then we can get that inspected once we finish the other hole tomorrow. And as I said, tomorrow I'll be working on getting this in as soon as possible, wrapping this bit up. Yeah, that's it basically. Yeah guys, so that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is day 1 of this job. I know I did a video the other day, but yeah, this is basically it. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We shall see you on the next video tomorrow, and yeah, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.